Alright, hello everyone, it's Happy, and today we're going to be talking about something different. I'm going to be giving my own opinion on a video Fugia made in regards to the fact that there are no OP tanks, apparently, in World of Tanks Blitz. At least that's what he says, and I'm going to be giving my own opinion on this video. Now, I don't want you guys to go and hate on him or hate on me because, again, this is simply just opinion, and I'm doing this to put my opinion out there. So this is what Fugia had to say about there being no OP tanks in World of Tanks Blitz. Take a look.
I don't believe that any single tank is OP in this game. Same applies to the Annihilator. Again, a very strong and very powerful tank. I've never found them too difficult to destroy, especially if they're being played by an inexperienced player. It is something that doesn't require any skill or knowledge to use, and it never puts you at risk of getting wrecked. I've long argued it's not the tank, but the player that actually makes the tank. The tank just happens to be there. Without the player doing what the player does, the tank is nothing.
Alright, so you guys heard it there. Fugia simply says that the Smasher and the Annihilator are not OP, but rather they're just strong tanks. In fact, Fugia goes on to say that there are no OP tanks in the game at all, and it all depends on the player. Now, let me get this straight. Let's say the red team has an IS-2, and the green team has a frickin' Annihilator, and the exact same player, I mean exact copy of a player, are playing 1v1 against each other. Who's going to win? I don't think it's going to be the tank in the IS. Now, my words aren't simply words, I can back this up with proof as well, which I'm going to do in a second. However, with the same argument, we can say that tank statistics don't matter, and it's just all dependent on the player. For example, we can add a tank that's going to be super accurate like the Grill, and with the same hash damage as a, Death Star, and then say it doesn't matter because it's all going to depend on the player. I don't think this is how the statistics in-game work, especially in terms of balance. You can't just randomly add tanks and claim no tank is OP because they can all be killed. That's not how it works, simple as this. For example, there was a reason why the Waffentrager was removed from World of Tanks PC. It was simply too OP, it was too strong. Same here with the Annihilator. It's a really strong tank, and again, I have proof for this. Now take a look at these numbers. The Annihilator is a tier 7 tank with a win rate of almost 57. Look at that, 56. It's the highest at tier 7. On top of this, it has 1,600 average damage among the whole player base that has played it for this month. 1,600 average damage at tier 7. Now you guys might think, oh, this isn't too much, but take a look. There's over 700 battles in the Annihilator. Now compare this to tier 8 tanks like the Carnarvon and the Progetto. Just look at these numbers. The average damage on the Annihilator, keep in mind a tier 7 tank, is higher than a really strong tier 8 premium tank. Does this make any sense? Of course it doesn't. This isn't how things should be. The Annihilator and the Smasher are OP, and in a 1v1 duel against the exact same player with the exact same skill level is absolutely going to destroy them, because the Smasher is way too strong for its tier, and it's one of the reasons why tier 7 is so garbage. Same with the Smasher. Of course you can again say one player is strong, the other is bad, it all depends on skill. Of course it depends on skill. But again, if you have the exact same player with the same skill cap, the one in a stronger tank is going to win. That's why if you take a look, tier 10 is super balanced. All the tanks are balanced and there aren't really any OP tanks. At tier 7, however, there is the Smasher and the Annihilator that are stronger, more armored, have a better gun than everything else on the tier. And again, statistically it's proven, a tier 7 tank has a higher win rate and more average damage than really strong tier 8 tanks. It just doesn't make sense to me how you can say these tanks aren't OP. Now, if we take a look at the definition of OP online, or if we search it in Google, Business Insider pops up, we're going to stick with the quote they're going to be giving us. So, I quote, "To say that a character, weapon, or skill is OP is to say that they're so strong that it gives the player an unfair advantage over others. It's overpowered because it's better than anything else in the game." End of quote. Now, if we take this quote and apply the Annihilator and Smasher to it, I think it fits perfectly in. Why? Because the Smasher and the Annihilator are the strongest tanks at tier 7 in terms of stats by far, and the player statistics don't lie. 1600 average damage at tier 7 is too strong. For 700 plus games as well, that is unreal, and it's better than a lot of really strong tier 8 premium tanks. So with that, I think this video should definitely come to an end. Tell me what you guys think about this in the comment section below. But with that, happy is out, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.